Hello, welcome to When Legends Talk, a book by the legend of Savage Machine, the original Mexican metal band from Northern California. Just a word of caution, this book contains topics and scenarios that may be triggering to some people. Discretion advised. Chapter 25 Epilogue. That's a lot of information, isn't it? Well, you should know I left out a lot as well. I only included the most impactful memories for a goal. Please understand that I do not intend to sway anyone in any way to my line of thinking. As mentioned in the story, I started having episodes that were very concerning to me and decided to put my pride aside and tackle my internal demons. During my sessions with my therapist, I was talking about an episode I had that connected one of those stories to a song I wrote during one of those sleepless nights that I was unable to figure out, and something inside me clicked. I took the time to recognize the issue and found a way to close that door through the use of symbolism. At that point, I was able to let it go and felt completely liberated from that experience. It allowed me to take back control, to not let it control me. Thoughts are like a garden. Whatever you feed will be what grows. It's a quote from Buddha. I went back and looked at the lyrics I still had, and the floodgates opened. It was like my brain had hidden all those feelings away because it was easier to not process them when they happened, and it allowed me to survive. But I have reached a point in my life when my brain decided that I have the capacity, the tools, and the people to help me tackle my most formidable opponent, me. That past that was haunting me also made me strong, resilient, determined, and confident. As you read in the last chapter, I have an amazing life filled with a support system that I have carefully manicured for the last 30 years and an arsenal of skills I have accumulated that have allowed me to face all that head on, and I shall prevail. This book is meant to be a symbol of me closing the door on that past with a few bigger picture lessons to remind myself of every day. Anger. Anger is like hanging on to hot coal with the intention of throwing it at someone else. You are the one that gets burned. A quote from Buddha. Although it's important to stand up for yourself, there's no sense in holding on to negative energy. Negative energy will consume you until it controls you. Best to find a means for that anger to come out, whether it's through something creative or physical, like exercise. Respect. Respect is important. We have developed into a society that prides itself on deceit and heartlessness. We look up to liars, cheaters, and make them famous for it. I like to show people the same respect I would like to receive from them the minute I meet someone, no matter who they are. My respect for them diminishes as they bring that bar down themselves. However, I do not disrespect people even if they do not respect themselves. We all judge each other every day, but I don't understand the need people have to impose their opinions onto someone else. Self care. This whole situation forced me to look at myself in a whole different light and realize that I was being so much more to other people than to myself. I had to learn how to show myself the same compassion, understanding, and acceptance that I was showing to others in order to move away from that past and grow. That proved to be my most difficult task, but absolutely worthwhile. We get so caught up on our everyday chores, work, and phones that we forget about our own presence. I had to be patient with myself and accept my situation. After that, the paths became clear and decluttered, though treacherous, worthwhile, and manageable. I realized that all I've survived in the past created an armor, All past accomplishments, no matter how small, enriched an affirmation of strength and resilience. Disconnecting gave me the opportunity to fully listen and focus. Slowing down gave me the time to process, and this project gave me the wisdom to put it all together, allowing me to forge a new path. Turns out Gandhi was right. Change does come from within. Acceptance. Everyone is a legend in someone's eyes, but everyone is a someone in the eyes of the legend. That's a quote from me, the legend. So I accept people for who they are. Throughout life, I've seen people create expectations or assumptions about other people, and then they try to hold them accountable for those expectations or assumptions. This will lead to disappointment every time. That's like hiring an electrician to paint your car and then being upset with the results. He can probably do it, but it will never meet your expectations. I accept people for who they are with reason. I might accept that you're a habitual liar, but that doesn't mean I will trust you. But there is always someone watching what you do, listening to what you say. You might be an inspiration to someone and have no idea about it. Gratitude. We truly have no idea how important it is to be grateful every day. I often forgot how poor we were growing up and how little I struggled to have everything I need today. Even more importantly, being grateful for the people that bring that positivity to our lives, being grateful to them and showing them that they are appreciated. With that in mind, I would like to show my thanks and appreciation to my wife, my parents, my siblings, my chosen family, you know who you are, my friends, and all the people who put up with my ridiculous humor every day, but also you. Thanks for listening. In closing, in conclusion, I would not change the slightest bit of my past because it made me the person I am today. I am strong. I am resilient. I am confident. I am grateful. I am brave. I am determined. I am creative. I am the legend.
Del indio por mi sangre corren, son fuertes, astutos, que nadie los moren. Son intuitivos, son intuitivos, son mexicanos, niños de México. Mis antepasados fueron raptados por un altanero. La iglesia y su dinero vendiendo los indios